Just driving down the street.
Where are you at? You're at the best shop in Pennsauken and Cinnaminson?
No.
You lying sack of shit. And this guy drives a Hyundai.
It's cheap.
That's not cheap. Your car's not cheap.
It's cheap enough.
I gotta go for a road test, Ant. Look at that. Someone put their handprints on there. You see it?
They were fucking.
Oh, that's possible. Not here. Not here. Oh, the magic engine noise fixer. Ugh. You think people would like to clean their car? It's disgusting. Anyway, so I just asked him what his opinion was about the people looting, right? Or looting problem. And it's not just a 1 day or 1 year. It's like 5 years of them just looting, right? And stealing and doing what they want. So I said to Anthony, who's a good young man, what happens when they kick your door in and try and rob you because it's okay? And he's like, well, I don't know what to do about that. Well, you need to think about things like that. And then he said, well, you're only concerned because you're a business owner. I'm concerned for everybody, not just myself, right? Yeah. So what I was saying is when people were stealing catalytic converters, that went on for like 2 years. But the powers that be said, do something about it. So what did they do? They tightened the ramifications for you stealing catalytic converters.
We're doing a video. Danny's on speaker.
Hi, Danny.
What's up, Anthony?
What's happening?
Hey, I remember back in the day there was some Silverados or Tahoes and stuff that they used to sell like a Dorman thing that they would use instead of replacing the bolts.
Yeah.
Like
when your customer sees that, they're like, what kind of rigged up crap is this?
Oh, I don't care.
I understand that, but I'm saying if somebody sees it, you're better off just leaving it alone right now and not.
Oh, I would leave it alone.
Yeah.
But I'm asking, is this the truck that has one of them? That sells one of them?
They sell them for all different types of vehicles.
Gotcha.
Yep, that is the Band-Aid of Band-Aids.
I love Band-Aids sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Fix everything.
But this car, I didn't hear it leaking, but I just want you to be prepared if somebody sees it and says, hey, you know about this? Yep, it's not leaking, so we don't worry about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
I'd rather you be aware and then you're prepared to overcome that.
Sure.
Yeah, nice truck though.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Dan. So, the catalytic converter thing, right? The powers that be who have all the money, right, which is legislative and insurance companies, superpowers, said, you better do something about this when you catch these people. So, local law enforcement, FBI, the feds got all involved. Get caught stealing a catalytic converter, lose everything, go to jail. Not just overnight. And then they also drove the price of catalytic converters down into the toilet to where I might as well not even sell my catalytic converter cores to a recycler now because it's a fucking joke for what we're getting. And you know what? You know who ruined that? The fucking scumbags and criminals. They ruined a good thing for us. For the people who do it right. People who are out there stealing had a free ride, made tons of money, and then what they do, they're like, all right, well, we're gonna now if you get busted doing this shit, it's FBI, it's federal, and you could lose everything and you're gonna go to jail. So now for the looting part, right? I don't agree with that. What are these people teaching their family, right? They all have to have some type of family. They discuss we don't have any money for clothes, shoes, TVs, or whatever the fuck you're stealing, right? And they come home with a car full of brand new clothes, shoes, and what do they tell their children? They hit the lottery? No. You guarantee they told them we went out stealing and looting. You guarantee it. When I grew up and we were poor, my mom said, we don't have money for this and we don't have money for that. She never came home with anything extra, right? That's just the way it was. But when you start coming home with extra, well, where'd you get the money from? Either you're going to lie to your children or you're going to tell them the truth. You're going to see you on the news breaking into people's businesses and stealing. But my point is, the looting has to stop and it has to come from stricter laws and enforcement. And it starts with social media, TV news feeds, and the police department saying, we are going to prosecute you forever, right? We're going to take your driver's license privilege from you forever, and we're going to put you in jail. And then you're going to repay your damages and everything else with doing, excuse me. Oh, God damn. You're going to go out and you're going to do work for free. And you know what I do? I would make them clean toilets and trash cans every week. Every week. Stink, smell, and then not even let them wash themselves for a couple days after that. And let that go on for like a year. Yeah. So now you have business owners who are fed up. They're like, fuck it. We can't get no protection from our people, right? And this is where the mob was good, right? The mafioso was good. Cosa Nostra was good. You wanted this shit to stop? Send the Italians out there. What do they do? Oh, I'm with so-and-so. I'm with so-and-so. Don't come around here and screw around. You're going to wind up dead at the bottom of the river. Or you're going to wind up shot up in your trunk of your car. And that's the real world. So now you don't have protection from your state and local law enforcement, right? And then here's what happens. Big businesses are going to close their doors because the powers that be are letting people steal constantly. That's the problem, and that's not good. So how soon are they going to tighten up the looting laws? How soon are they going to enforce this? How soon are they going to advertise that we have a zero tolerance for looting, right? Instead of chasing them around the neighborhoods and the streets like Keystone cops doing really nothing. Like, beat that ass. Prosecute to the fullest. Not, oh, you're going to be in jail overnight, not the next day, and no one cares. That's not the answer. They put a stop to the catalytic converter thieves, basically. You can't tell me that the powers that be can't put a stop to the looting. You have to put fear in them. You have to have consequences. Fear and consequences. And then you know what? It will stop. And not little consequences, not the little slap on the wrist and say, it's all right, you killed this family, we're going to let you out. And tomorrow, and your bail's $2, so anyone can get you out. And you can go out and do the same fucking thing over. Oops, squirrel. So what are your thoughts about all this loot and shit? There's an easy way to fix almost anything. But why is no one doing anything about it? A lot of real estate on the market anymore. People are cashing in like it's nobody's business.